Hello, and welcome to my first ASMR film review. I hope it will be the first of many. If you've seen my last film review, please ignore it, because I don't want to be reminded of its existence. Today or tonight, whichever time you're listening to this, I will be reviewing 2023's The Little Mermaid. Before I begin, I will say that on my way into the theater, I met a friend of mine who worked there. He told me he saw it yesterday, and it was the best live-action remake that he had seen since The Jungle Book. After walking out of the theater, I'd like to say that I agree with him. To start it all out, the film was a typical carbon copy story of the original 1995 film, with a few minor changes from the original. The CGI was decent, not too good, not too bad. Wasn't as good compared to movies like Avatar, but nowhere near as bad as Superman's CGI mustache. Speaking of CGI, though, I will say that Flounder was mere nightmare fuel, as what the kids would call it, but other than that, there really wasn't nothing too bad. One highlight of the film would be Halle Bailey's acting as Ariel. A lot of people like to complain about the race swapping of the character, but from watching this movie, I can tell that was not their intentions. Right away, from the moment I heard her sing the first song, I knew she got the role mainly off of her voice. And it was quite the pleasant voice, if I must say so myself. The only real necessary complaint that I have will be the fact that, honestly, her hair could have been a few shades redder instead of that bright brownish orange she had on. An even bigger highlight I need to bring up would be Daveed Diggs and Melissa McCarthy. In my humble opinion, I'm sure some other people will agree with me, but I think they stole the whole show. I believe even for the most critical of viewers, they have to admit that their performances in the film was the highlight for them. What I will say was the biggest improvement from the original would have to be Prince Eric. They upgraded him from a simple, shallow Disney prince to a man with a little bit of character depth and a pretty interesting story arc to go along with it. Overall, I give the film a solid 7 out of 10, 3.5 stars. It provides the entertainment that you're looking for, while not really reinventing the wheel or nothing like that. And among the soulless live-action remakes that Disney has tended to do, this one ain't too bad. I'd say it'd be worth the $20 for a matinee ticket. Alright, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for listening. And hopefully like and subscribe, or dislike, I don't blame you if you do. And keep your eyes peeled for any other film reviews or any other bullshit I may be uploading, which will be pretty soon. Thank y'all, and you have a good night.